Yo friends, what is going on? This is Rowan from OptimizeFX. Welcome to another episode. It has been a week since my last video. I hope you enjoyed that last one, and in this episode I'm going to be talking about the FT mode challenge signal that I posted, the results after 2 weeks, and all the other robots that I've been forward testing. As you can see now in the laptop, I've got I think 10 terminals running. So this laptop's at like 100% CPU the whole time last week, and I thought it was going to blow up, but thankfully it didn't. It did get a little bit hot and make a unusual smell, which is not great, but it's still going. So props to the laptop. So yeah, I wanted to start the video off by thanking everyone for watching the channel. And all my current subscribers, you're all awesome. Thank you so much. I've got 1,077 subscribers, which is absolutely amazing. However, going through the analytics for my channel, it looks like that 77% of you who watch my content are not subscribed. Wow, that's, I don't know, it could be better. So if you're not subscribed, it doesn't cost you anything. Smash that subscribe button. And if you find value in these videos, it really helps if you could smash that like button too. It just gets my video out there more and helps me grow the channel. It has been slowly growing, which has been good, but I think in the last 6 months it's probably grown the most. It's gone from like 800 subs to 1,077. And I'm actually really stoked about that. So thank you so much. And I just wanted to say that firstly, before we get into the awesome content. Right. Now next, we have an FT mode demo challenge. And this one I did 50k to start with on MT4. And I think it is the max leverage is 1 to 100. Now the strategy I used was 1% risk. And you've only got 2 weeks. So, and it's full auto. And as you can see here, it's ended. Today's the 23rd, and it's the 23rd. So it's finished. And unfortunately, we fell short of the profit target by not much. Well, we could have got closer. But I think if you had a month on this strategy that I've got here to pass, I think it would have passed. So as you can see here, these are current results. The consistency score is 71%, which is pretty good. You know, it's not in the 80 to 100, but it's 71, which I think is good. Now the objectives, we have traded 10 trading days. Our max daily loss got almost hit when CPI got released on Friday last week. That really hurt. That really hurt this strategy, and it hurt a couple of other strategies that I'm using. CPI was a big factor, I think, in this. And it's counting floating loss at the moment, so we're at 978 out of 2,500. So max loss was nowhere near, $1,812. And this is all the statistics here. So unfortunately, the strategy did not pass the FTMO rules, but I think if you had a month to do this, it would pass for sure. The only issue that I think I can see here is this max daily loss almost got hit on this strategy, and I think if you're going for it's going to talk to me about it. If you're going for a month, the rate of which that you might hit that is greatly increased because you're trading for double the time that you were in the 2 weeks. So maybe the strategy here is not right. I think it's aggressive enough, but it definitely doesn't make enough money to pass this strategy in 2 weeks. So unfortunately, I might need to try something else. So that's cool, no worries, all good. So before I get to the charts, I'm going to talk about the signals. So I've got different strategies running different percent risks, or low, medium, or high, or extreme. As we know in the last video, the extreme one blew up, which was to be expected. I did expect it to blow up, and it did. So we're not going to worry about that one. But the 5% deposit load, pretty solid at 11% growth in 1 month, and its win rate at 68%. Now I have upped the funds or the demo to 10k rather than I think I started all these on 500, and the reason being is that when you're using a percentage to calculate a lot size, it doesn't really do much until you get a bigger balance, and when you get a bigger balance, even 1% can be way too much. So it's I've been researching probably like optimal ways to calculate lot size based on account size and risk. And you know, when you've got smaller accounts, like say less than a $5,000, a percentage risk can be either too aggressive or not aggressive enough, depending on the strategy. So what I did was, I increased it to 10k, and that's where percentages will play a role, and will affect lot sizing much more than what it would on $500. So I did a few calculations, and basically on like 0.5%, 0.25%, 1%, lot sizes don't start changing for quite a while, depending on the size of the trade. So I don't know if that makes much sense, but basically what I'm trying to say is you need a bigger balance to trade percentage lots in order for it to get away from 0.01 being the start lot size. That's all I'm trying to say. So right, so now if we have a look at the 5% one, we can see that it now has 10k in there, and we're going to get a bit better drawdown, look into the drawdown here as well. So I think I did this, I'll need to look at, so here we go. When did I do this? On the 17th, okay. So that was only on like Wednesday, I think I did this, Wednesday night. And we've got now 11% growth, and our maximum drawdown increased to 8.2%, which is what I did expect. Now 5% is on 10k, I would say, is extremely risky. It's probably too much. We can see here the volumes now are 0.228, which is the only 2 open trades that we have open right now. Now drawdown, we're not going to see too much here, like 8%. 8%, it's not going to really update. We're not going to see much there, but just wanted to show that one. You can have a look at all these. This is low risk, and I think this is trading 0.5%. I can't remember, but same trade, same system. Profit $52, and we've put 1,500 in. I know. Not 1,500. 10,500. Right, so 7% in one month. The live one I'll do. Let's do that now. Why not? So this is the live one. It has been the 2 weeks now, and max drawdown hit 22.6%. That's because of CPI on Friday last week. Absolutely scared me. It hit like negative $200 or negative 220, and I was like, holy crap, this is not great. But it recovered. I didn't touch it. I trusted the system, and it recovered and did all right. So we're up $83 in 2 weeks, which is an 8% gain, with a 22% max drawdown. I do expect the drawdown to get a bit higher, maybe to 30%. in my back testing that I've done, so just be aware of that. But the profits will start getting more exponential as the equity gets higher, because we're going to be doing much bigger lot sizes, as we know, with percentages. So there we go, that's the drawdown. We did peak at, well, it says 22.65, and now we're back in safe, so it's good. Yeah, I don't expect it to go much more than 30% drawdown. So yeah, that's that system. After 2 weeks, pretty happy with that. High risk 6%, and that's the FTMO one, which we already talked about. So its max drawdown was 4.2%. 50k, it's made $1,144. It's currently down 157, and that one's closed out now, so I can close that. But yeah, if you had 2 more weeks, I think it would do it for sure. No worries at all. And we're going to even look at the stream because that's not going right. So let's get into the charts. We'll have a look at how PTS Power and all the other ones have done in the last week. I am still doing auto entry with this when I come back, and we've had a little bit of a loss over the week, the last week that's gone. What happened? There was, yeah, here we go. So GU, I tried to use the system and did a couple of manual trades, and they went against me, which was not great. But we're still up, like, quite a lot. There was really good gold trade there at the end of the week. So yeah, 340, 46, and 214. So that's, $250 gain come back. So that was really good. I'm not using all the pairs on PTS. If you wanted to, you could probably run 28 pairs. But after it places a trade, if you want to do auto entry, you'd need to go through and hit auto entry every damn time, which is, if the newer one, if that could be just automated, that would be amazing. But otherwise, once it places a trade, these get unticked, and you need to go through and tick them. So, which is a bit, oh, there's one there. So there you go. It's done a buy at one stage, and it's now not ticked. So you do that after it places a trade, and that's pretty much it. But if you want to have a look at the settings, I'm just increasing it by 0.1 till it gets to 10, and generally it only gets to like 4 or 5 trades, and it either hits stop loss or takes profit. So it never goes this high, so you can probably do something different with your position sizing, or depending on your risk tolerance or whatever. So there you go. So that's PTS Power. Got a new thing here, which is pretty cool. Total profit per pair. Obviously gold's going to be the highest because, well, it's gold, and that's where we're at. Right, next we have FX Scalpa X, and I decided to try it again with $1,000 instead of, I think I had 500. It is low risk. The max drawdown was negative $94, and we're at negative 61 at the moment with an $87 gain for the week. So I thought that was pretty good. This has not updated for some reason, or I need to. Oh, that's why. Right, so with this indicator, if anyone wants it, let me know. But basically, if I do lasts, or I'm not going to do it. Probably go to 15th. I don't think it will update though, because it might rely on ticks coming in, and because the market is not open, it won't update this. Yeah, that's probably correct. Okay. Alright, so yeah, $87.23. We're running 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pairs, and we are doing low risk. Low risk, and as you can see here, USD CAD, it's just amazing, just trending really hard. And Euro Pound, GU, EU. So there you go, that's all that's happening there. Next one, EAPicassa. Now this is gold running on, what is it, M5, and I think it's default settings. So the highest drawdown has been 5.55%, and that was recorded at the 21st of the 4th, which was Friday, I think. So there you go. And so far it has made $26. I could be wrong. $24. And it has been going for probably about a month now. So yeah, it's probably not great, but it has been consistent with gold on this setting. But this one has proved to be much better. So this is trading M5, but trading different settings again. We are currently down $20, but it has made much more. So $195 since, when did I start this? So 29th, so since the start of April. So it's made $200. And I don't have the other indicator on this, but yeah, there you go. That's all the trades. Slowly but surely with gold. Yeah, it's taken the highs and the lows of the last month really well, so quite impressed with that. It hasn't blown the account. It hasn't been anywhere near close to blowing the account, even on $500. Highest DD was 18%, and that is within my risk tolerance trading algorithmic robots on gold, especially on a really small deposit. So definitely recommend that. Give that a whirl. You know, don't expect to make like $100 a day, like when you've got $500. Like, that's just silly. If you expect that, then you're pretty much gambling. And even this, I think, is like too much. It's making too much. And the DD should be, the drawdown should be higher. Anyway, that's my 2 cents. And this is the same robot, but trading currency pairs. But the balance was 10k when it started. And there we go. Daily profit $120. And this is the total profit for all the pairs. Apparently USD CAD is the worst out of all of these. So, which is not great. But all the other ones good so far. Did I just move that one? I think I did. There we go. So yeah, there you have it. EAPicassa trading currency pairs from 10k. It can make $100 a day, but you need 10k. The max drawdown was 4.62%. Doesn't say when, because when you look at this is per pair. So 3.34% was the highest CD, and that was recorded on the 19th of the 4th. Today, $32, and then $18. USD CAD. It says highest CD 98%. Hasn't done much. So actually, looking at this test, I'd probably remove USD CAD because it hasn't been a profitable pair for EAPicassa. So there you go. AED USD. That's profits. Highest CD 26%. UJ. Really good pair. You can see here 32, 59, 23, $8. GU, another really good pair to trade with. And EU today $43, 28, and max CD is 8%. So yeah, EAPicassa can be quite good trading forex pairs as well as gold. So there you have it with that. My next test with this would be probably to test 28 pairs, but with the initial lot not at 0.10 on 10k, because that would be crazy. You would probably run out of margin. But at 0.01, definitely doable, and that would be a really good test. So I might actually do that, and stop probably this one here, because I think we've determined that this set file is not great for gold. Probably the drawdown is higher than the profit, and it's just not worth it. So there you have it with that. Right, now let's get into market reversal alerts. Now this is a new robot to me. It's been going for a week now, and it has been quite interesting. So this is the hedge set file. That is a test set file, so disregard like running this live, I would say. Now max drawdown is $229, and daily profit it says 0, probably because it's the weekend. But I started this on, wow, it says 981, so it hasn't lost some money. Yes, it's lost $18. So it looks like, oh, we can't see the whole chart here. So it looks, this here orders from the most profitable to the least, and it looks like one of the pairs has closed out or hit stop loss. Probably a lot of them we can see here, and the profits have been less than the losses. And this is a test set file. This is a hedge one. Generally it will be in around about 20% drawdown all the time, which is what the author said, and this is what we're seeing here, 23.4%. So it might not have been a good week for it. I'll give it another week. We'll see how it goes. Now this one here is the ADR reversal set file, and it goes on M5, and it's been really good. These are all the pairs that have taken trades, and in the week it has made $43, and the max drawdown was $46. So the drawdown to profit ratio is 1-to-1 pretty much, and I'm really happy with how this has gone. So what I'm going to do is probably put it on a live account. Now I'm probably not going to put it on 28 pairs on a live account with the amount of money I'm going to put it on. I don't have $1,000 at the moment to just flick at this, but I might do 500, and I'll probably pick the top 10 pairs out of this, and I'll chuck it on. It's quite a slow robot. It's not that slow. Like, it's made $43 in a week, with the drawdown being 4.43%. Definitely doable, and definitely worth trying, probably for an FTMO challenge. But I think the drawdown may exceed maybe too much for 28 pairs if you're going to do FTMO. But I think the system's really good. So we'll see how we go. This one is, what is it? Long and short orders. Can't remember what this one is called. I think this is mean reversion H1, and then it enters on M5, and I think we had one trade. Yes, we had one trade, which was $55 profit on New Zealand CHF, or New Zealand franc, and that's all it did, and it profited. Happy with that. Like, I'm not disappointed that it didn't take a heap of trades, because if it took a heap of trades that weren't great, then that's not a great system. So yeah, really happy with that, that it took a trade. And this one here, I decided I'm going to put a new robot on. I don't know yet, but it's running, so I'm wasting CPU. And then we have the H4 market reversal alerts, mean reversion, I think max ADR, and it didn't take a trade at all, which is to be expected. Like, we're running H4 and I think M1, or not M1, H1 for entry. So that pretty much rounds up the video. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope that some of these strategies you're interested in. If you've got market reversal alerts, if you don't, go to MQL5, buy it. It is a really good EA. The author is super active. He puts out videos like almost every second day. He does the London session, the New York session. Support him. He's just awesome. And I'll give you the set files if you want to play with these as well. That pretty much rounds up what I've got to talk about tonight. So don't forget, if you've enjoyed the video and you've made it this far, don't forget to subscribe. Hit the bell icon if you want to be notified when my videos drop. And smash that like button. It really helps out with the channel. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next week for an update on all these awesome robots, and we'll go from there. Thank you, and bye bye.